So when I was 7, there was this teacher at my school, who was always racist to me, and my friends since I'm a Muslim Arab, and she's black. She would tell my friend that her dad is a drug dealer, and my parents were terrorists. She wouldn't even let us go to the bathroom, but would let the white kids go all together. I knew that if I told the principal, they wouldn't do anything cause everyone likes her. I had had enough of her bullshit, so 7-year-old me researched how to kill people. I planned on pouring bleach in her coffee, so I made sure to get to class early, and poured the bleach in her cup of coffee. I watched her drink all of it, until she went to the bathroom, and started vomiting continuously. The school called an ambulance, but there wasn't enough bleach to kill her, so she just stayed in the hospital for 3 months. And no one knows it was me. Do I regret what I did? Hell to the fucking no. The fuckface racist piece of shit teacher deserved it. I wish she died. These better be anonymous, cause I attempted murder. Okay, so a couple years back my teenage sister was pregnant. Nobody knew at the time, not even her. And so one day I was in my room just hanging out, and I heard a really loud scream coming from my sister's room. Naturally, me and my family went upstairs to go check on her to make sure she's okay, and me and my mom walked into my sister's room, and there was blood all over her sheets, and my sister had, I wanna keep it family friendly, so let's just say toy. Anyway, there was a bloody toy in her hand and she kept screaming, like it was a lot of blood. My mom took her to the hospital cause she didn't know what else to do, and it turns out she accidentally gave herself an abortion with a toy. Hey, I know this isn't really the best story, but I'm just gonna say it anyways because why not? LOL. Anyways, me and my friends had been friends for like 3 years, and during quarantine we started to talk less, but I didn't really think anything of it because I was too busy being obsessed with TikTok. And one day I decided to go inside one of my friend's accounts just to check what she had been up to. I know it's weird, but I have to take advantage of her not knowing that I have her password. Anyways, I logged into her account on Instagram and saw she had a notification from a group chat. So I clicked on it and I saw my 2 friends and my boyfriend and his friends in the group chat, so obviously I thought, what the F at CK? So I looked through the texts and surprisingly there were barely any talking about me, but it was like they formed this group chat thinking it's totally fine and just left me out without mentioning it. But of course there was a small part where they mentioned me, and it was actually my boyfriend who brought me up. He said he wanted to tell them something and then said that he was only dating me as a dare because his friends had dared him to date me for like 3 months. And he said it was easier now to complete his dare since we are in quarantine so I don't annoy him, and he doesn't have to see me. Anyways, thought after that ... let's just say I was a P at SSY and didn't really do anything about it. I just cried and forgot the next day because my attention span has gone down to 0 since my TikTok For You page started getting more interesting. But don't worry, I'll have another mental breakdown at school when I see him grinning face with starry eyes. Thumbs up. No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. In 3rd grade I had this one Asian teacher who was legit 19 years old and it was her first year teaching. Back then I was a big bully and thought I was better than everyone else, which was actually true, but we don't talk about it anyway. She always had her boyfriend come in and help cut papers and shit. That boy was pale as fuck and looked like he weighed as much as a box of Cliff Bars. He would wear scarves all the time, and gay ass shoes, so I started a rumor that he was a gay vampire. The rumor spread very fast until one day this kid told his mom about it. His mom was on the PTA and she told my 3rd grade teacher she had to have a talk with our class about it and how it was hurtful to spread rumors like shut the fuck up bitch, it was just a joke. She asked who started it and this one girl that smelled like the bottom of a mayo jar snitched on me like what the fuck, I will literally spit on you bitch. My teacher took me out to the hallway and told me that was very rude of me and what I said was wrong. Then I called her a homophobe because she thinks that being gay is wrong. She kept saying no, that's not what she said, but I was like, bitch, that was what came out of your mouth while I was arguing with this girl. The principal of my school walked by and asked what was going on. I said that the teacher was being homophobic and said that being gay was wrong. My principal had a gay daughter, so she yelled at my teacher and then told me to go back to class and handed me a sticker. I eased my way out of that, and then my 3rd grade teacher quit 4 weeks later.
Okay, so in 2nd grade there was this new boy in my class. He basically had a crush on every girl in the grade, which made me really not like him. After the second recess of the day we would have 10 minutes to just chill out and do whatever we wanted. He would write little notes to the girls. One day I was curious why he had a crush on me, so I wrote him a note asking why he liked me. He replied with, "Because you're sexy." Later that day I told my mom about it and she taught me a bunch of new cuss words and I basically cussed him out. The next day he still had a crush on me after that, and the next day after recess he gave me a note saying, "Why don't you like me?" and I said, "Because you're ass white." 3 years later I still hated him with a passion, so I bullied him to the point where he had to switch schools. He's also going to my middle school this year, so I'm gonna attempt to bully him out of this school too because I can't stand him.